So here is my quick tour of Juicy Oasis here in Portugal. A 7-day stay for a mind and body experience where you're experiencing not only the finest quality nutrition, 7 days on juices and blends, but also the best exercise, the best structure, and the best scenery as well. I wanted to do this video just for those people who are out there who have come across the retreat or they've just come across it recently, but they weren't sure and they needed something to tip them over the edge. So I wanted to do this quick tour of the whole place, just to give you a quick insight. So the first thing I want to say is when you get here, you'll be dropped outside the front here in your transfer, and this is the main entrance. Juicy O is the nickname. This is the main entrance, leads to reception. We're going there in a second, but over there on the right, that is where colonic treatments take place. Now, you'll have a talk about that when you get here anyway, but everything here is just quality. And I've had a cryotherapy treatment, which I'll show you. I won't show you the room, but I'll show you whereabouts it is. But so many different treatments, you don't have to have them. They are extra cost, but you know, everything else, the juices, the exercise, the classes, they're all included in what you pay. But let's head inside and I'll show you around. So no one's in here at the moment, but yeah, loads of nice quotes on the wall. Probably the biggest quote of this place is this one: sometimes the only way to move forward is to retreat. And that's what got me to come here really. I thought to myself, I just need something to reset to go into, it's the summertime now, so I want to go into the winter, firing on all cylinders. So nice quotes on the wall, some quotes I've never seen before. Then you've got a shop, which tends to be open a lot of the time, to be fair. All the Juice Master products you could possibly want are all here. I've got you go inside if it's open. Yes, it is open. So everything from the juices, you know, different products, aloe vera gel, not Juice Master related, but you know, just whilst you're here, you might want to buy different supplements like that. Different clothing you might want to buy whilst you're wearing it here, or just to take home as a souvenir. And then obviously all of Jason Val's books. Jason Val is here at different times. He's not guaranteed to be here clearly, but he is here a lot of the time. He was here this week as well, and that was good to meet him. So yeah, this is all the different supplements, bottles, flasks. So literally you could come away from here having, you know, got everything you need. Especially if you've not done juicing before, then you might want to buy a couple of flasks just to get you in the habit. You might want to go home and buy your juicer, but if you really wanted to, I suppose you could buy one here. You've got the blender, you've got the fast juicer, you've got the slow juicer, and there's a lot of good deals on, and they just add it to your room, so you pay at the end. They've even got these little bars, so if you did get hungry, you can have up to one of these a day. I've had one today actually, but they're really nice and they're not cheating the plan at all. So that's the shop. Heavy glass door. You've got a computer area if you wanted to do some work, but obviously most people aren't here for that. Then you sort of come downstairs to this lounge area, and it's quite quiet. This is sort of like 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's kind of that rest period going into the next round of the day. You go into the fitness and the rebounding. But here is just a nice chill out area, which you might want to use. There's a chessboard, there's different games, but it's up to you. You know, most people like to enjoy the sunshine, but obviously this is open during the winter months as well. It's not open all year round, but it's open for a lot of the year. I'm not sure exactly the time periods, but I'm sure you'd find that on the website, Juice Master Retreats. And obviously this is one of 2 retreats, but soon to be 3 retreats. Juicy Escape, hopefully coming in 2021 in the Algarve, and it'll be an improvement on this. Not saying that this, you know, needs to be improved, but it will have, like, for instance, I'm staying in an eco pod, which I'll show you, and you can go into the river from your eco pod. So it'd be really cool things like that. But this isn't the original place, but this is, I'd say, the main place. You've got Juicy Mountain as well. If you're watching this video, you may or may not have been there. But it's a little bit dark in here, but I'll just quickly show you. You've got toilets, and it's all immaculate here as well, clean and everything, which is great. In that room is where the cryotherapy takes place. I had one yesterday, absolutely brilliant. all my aches and pains. I'm a footballer, all my aches and pains felt like they'd gone in an instant. So I've got a second one tomorrow. I'm not saying it's a cure, nothing's a cure, but what I'm saying is it's like nothing I've ever done before. This is the main kitchen area. This is where everyone will often come to collect their juices. You've got the daily schedule laid out for you, so you can always refer back to it, but I just tend to take a picture, which is a good tip. Hopefully there'll be a few good tips in this video so you don't have to make the mistakes that I've made. And then this is where you collect your juices and blends. They often hand out snacks as well during the week, like watermelon. Apparently we've got banana sorbet coming tomorrow. But generally, obviously, it's just the juice and blends, but you don't feel hungry on the whole because you're being fed on a cellular level. This is the fridge. If you don't collect them within 15-20 minutes, then they put them in the fridge for you. Really efficient. The Portuguese staff are phenomenal. They're making them in that kitchen, busy working every day. And they put them in flasks now. They used to put them in these glasses, but they put them in these flasks now just to keep the sunlight away, because obviously it's very bright out there, and the oxygen. But you can put it into a glass, that's why they've got it all there laid out for you. Same with the shots really, they lay all the shots out, ginger shots, wheatgrass shots, and they are the best tasting ones I've ever had. And yeah, it kind of makes sense because you're in the place where it all started. But Juicy Oasis, this is like the HQ really, but wheatgrass shot, you have a slice of orange, ginger shot, it's mixed with apple, so it's absolutely phenomenal. Got the, just need to keep my voice down now because obviously people are around. I picked a quieter time of day. Outside balcony, stunning views. I'll take you down. Because obviously it is a retreat, so you don't want to intrude on people too much, and they talk about you don't want to shout too much or be too loud because the noise travels here. Before I take you by the pool, I'll quickly show you the gym if you're a gym junkie. It's nice and cool in here. No one's ever really in the gym anyway. I've been in the gym a few times, but there's so much exercise, so much activity going on. You think to yourself, I'll just go to the gym and get back. But it's very cool in here. It's got everything you could possibly need. Nice quotes on the wall. I think, where was the one I like the most? You've got a couple of quotes the same there, but TV's around, punching bag. I think it was this one actually. You never really plan an opponent, you only really plan yourself. Your highest standard, and when you reach your limits, that is real joy. And I like that because, you know, it's true, isn't it? In life, you're only against yourself. But anyway, more to the point, because I want to keep on track with this tour. Rebounders, the best rebounders, these are £500-600, and the Bellicon ones. So not only do you use them in the classes on the platform, but also they've got them in the gym here. Very clean as well. Got cold towels, sanitising equipment if you want to use that. And yeah, they've got, I wouldn't say it's even just a basic gym, it's got quite a lot really. It's got a nice bench press, it's got a couple of treadmills, a bike, cross trainer, the rolling, foam rolling, boxing gloves, so it's more than an average gym. Now the next bit I'm going to have to be really quiet because I'm going into the Eden Spa. Also it might get a bit dark as well, but you can just about see me. You've got here, I was going to say teas and coffees, that's bad isn't it? But it's, you know, I need to come out here if you'd see me. So over there, next to the gym, we've got mugs where you can make fresh tea. The taps, I was meant to show you that upstairs, but they've got 2 taps, one for boiling water, one for cold water, and the same tap, if you press both down, it gives you sparkling water. So, I'm not sure if anyone's in here, but I'll keep my voice really quiet. This is an indoor, if you like, sun lounging area where you don't have to get out into the sun. I mean, obviously for the winter this would be really good, but it also is a good way to still relax but enjoy the views. It's still very hot in here, but you can see everything. You can see the hot pool, which we'll get to, the sauna out there. But yeah, it's a really nice, quiet place if you want to clear your mind and get away from, you know, everyone else maybe, if you want to be independent. Then you've got over here, sleeping pods. These are phenomenal. They're meant to mimic the womb and also your heart rhythm, so it makes you drift off to sleep better. And I've been in it a couple of times, really good. More lounges there as well. Then over here, you've got a pool, which is a salt pool, but it's closed at the moment because of the virus pandemic, but normally it would be open, and I haven't been in it, so I can't comment on it, but just a really cool feature. So we're heading through. It's going to get dark before it gets light. You've got toilets down there as well, and showers. Good tip, try to wear shoes during the day because it gets very hot, really hot, and you don't really want to walk barefoot on the surfaces there. So I'll go up here to show you the view, the pool, the sauna. So this should be a good view. They've got a yoga suite which they use for the evening yoga. Maybe in the winter they use it for more classes as well. But obviously I'm here in the summer. Really nice, really cool. They put nice sort of scent in the air to help you relax. I almost fell asleep in that as well, so it's really effective for that. But this is the sort of main part of the retreat as such. So you've got magnificent views of the bridge, of the mountains, and I tell you what, in the flesh it's even better than the pictures online. And it's quite often the case, isn't it? But sometimes it's the other way around. But you think they're trying to make it look better than it is. It's better in the flesh. Grape trees, how about that? Grape trees, there's loads of different trees around, orange trees, lime trees, lemon trees. And you just don't see that at home normally, especially where I'm from, so it's really good. Swimming pool, sauna, sun lounges, but just a really chilled environment. And then you've got the eco pods, which I'm standing in one of them. We'll take you there in a second. You've also got, you know, umbrellas, and you've got sheltered sun lounges, which is even better because sometimes it just gets too hot and you don't want to be in the sun because you could burn. It does get very hot in the summer here. So before I take you over to the eco pod and over to the pool, I'll take you down one of the first things you do when you get here. And when you do get here, I think it's on the Sunday, because obviously it's Saturday to Saturday, as you'll find out when you book. There's one thing you have to do to truly arrive, as they say, and it's not related to juicing. So before we get to that, I'll just show you. Obviously that was just the indoor bit we were just in. It's everywhere is not too far to walk, which is really good as well, because you don't want it to be really far. But maybe this is the only thing that is a little bit uphill, downhill, going down to it. But before we get there, this is a court. This is the, whatever you like to call it, Ultra Boys played here, one of the games that Jason Val created. Also, let's see if we can go in, tennis courts as well, but you can just practice, if you wanted to, football. You can practice shooting basketballs, and yeah, some fun has been going on here in the games. But yeah, if you're a sports fan, then that's perfect for you. And like I said, this is just a quick tour. Obviously there's so much more to explore, but I'm also doing a vlog on my channel, so that's where I give you more insights into how you feel from the juices and blends, the exercises. But I wanted to show you this as part of the tour quickly. So you go down a few steps. It says private, but it's all part of it. They like to say this is your playground for 7 days. Now this is where you can get boat trips, kayaks, just to swim, just to cool off. But the main reason people come down here, and I'm not going to do it now, but I have done it many times. We did it on the opening day, and you also do it on Freedom Friday when you leave, and that is to jump in the river. How about that? How often do you get a chance to jump in a lake like this, a river, whatever you want to call it, with a view like this, with the weather like this, of course, and it's just, the water isn't cold at all really. It's just phenomenal. If you wanted to do kayaking, if you wanted to go for a boat ride, it's all available to you. Boat ride is extra. I think the kayaks might be as well, I'm not sure, but I've not done it, but there's been so many things on, it's a reason to come back. And this is the sort of thing I think a lot of people like to do once or twice a year, so it always gives you reason to come back. But we'll head back up and I'll just quickly show you the pool area, the eco pods where I'm staying, and that'll be it really. Just to give you a quick insight to what it really looks like in person. This is where you'll often start for walks. There's walks every morning. I won't deny that they are quite tough, but you do get used to them. They're more like hiking really, but you do 6k walks, 10k walks. There'll be people who are watching this who, you know, do walk-ins, so they're fine with it. There'll be people who've never walked in their life or done a proper walk, so I hadn't really done mountain walks like this, so it's good to do, good experience, and that's the point, is the amount of experiences you'll get is just too many to put into a video. There's so many, and it's just good to get away from the hustle and bustle, and that is the main idea of it really. Obviously you do have the steps when you come back. That'll be a benefit of Juicy Escape, having the pods and the slide. Secret garden, I've not actually been here, but there's a little area there where you can just sit down. There's loads of places where you can just calm yourself and sit down. I've actually got a class in about 5 minutes or so, so we'll quickly show you here. So there's a fitness session going on right now. Then a rebounding class which I'm going to take part in. There was an aquafit class earlier which was just really good as well. So like I said, hot pool. It's not really a jacuzzi, it's a hot pool, which I prefer really, the bubbles, and it's not a proper jacuzzi, it's just not a nice hot pool, but often you're in the pool or in the lake instead because it's so hot. But in the winter, obviously otherwise, next to the sauna, there's a shower. But obviously it's just the views, might be people in there, so I just sort of, you know, show you from the front, but that is the sauna there, and when you're inside it's got great views. You've even got some dodgeballs if you wanted to play whilst in the pool. They've got sun lounges right by the sauna. I'm not sure if anyone's in here, I don't think so, so I'll quickly show you inside. Probably not the best idea with a phone and normal clothes on, but I'll quickly show you. Here's the sauna, here's where Jason Balton takes his photos, and it's a brilliant sauna. It's the view as well. If you just want to come in here, you just press the green button on the outside and that starts it up. But obviously the pool is a big feature. You can just chill out after having your juice or in between sessions. You don't have to attend every session. I recommend that you don't try and do everything, because you know, if it's your first time, then you're going to be burnt out and it's going to be a shock to the system, not only doing juice and the blending, but clearly if you want to, you can, and it's up to you. This is your experience, this is your retreat time. So I'll show you the pods, and I think we'll wrap it up there because I've got a class to get to, and that is more or less the basics of this retreat really. Now obviously you've got the rooms as well. Most people would stay in a room. They have got jacuzzis, some of them. They're more expensive than the pods, but I've decided to stay in a pod this time, so I feel like it's more like a retreat. Got lounging areas up there as well. Loads of places to rest if you want to. It's not a shortage of beds here, not a shortage of chairs or anything like that. I'll show you the little pods because they are one of the most unique things about this. 4 pods over there, some of them are sharing, and some of them have got 2 single beds, some of them have got double beds. They give you yoga mats for everything you do. I'm just seeing the fitness class over there. But this is my little EcoPod here. EcoPod 2, I'll quickly show you in. They've now got aircon, they never used to, which is really good. But it's not massive, but the bed is big. I tend to put all my stuff on the bed because you have got these cupboards, but it just becomes a habit to put things on the bed. But I've got more organised now. Nice view, nice to wake up to that in the morning. They even give you little things like this, like little sleep spray, charcoal toothpaste, wooden brush. So if you have forgot that, then you won't have to worry. Even shaving cream, they gave that to me at reception. So they're really helpful here. The staff are phenomenal. Jason Val is obviously brilliant, and everything is just magical, and it's like better than what you'd expect in a million years. I bought a couple of things from the shop. They give you an orange towel that you can keep. I'm not sure if it's extra charge or not. I don't think so, but you might be able to quote me wrong on that. But it's nice to remember the experience. They give you a gown, but you can't keep that one. But it's nice to wear when you go for treatments. But it is unique being in the pod. It's nice, especially when you're sleeping at night. It's just you feel like you can finally get away from it all. So I think the fitness class is about to finish up, but here we have the volleyball courts, all sand, proper volleyball. This is where you play. If Jason's here, then you'll be in for a competitive game, but a really fun game. But if not, it's fun with everyone here. Everyone here is always like-minded from what I've found here, and everyone's here in the same boat, on the same mission, and they're all supportive, and it's just fun. You know, whether it's a game like that, whether it's, you know, even tennis. You know, if you want to play a game of tennis and you're on your own, there'll be someone who will play with you because everyone's just so supportive. So that really leaves me with one last thing, and that's the fitness platform. And by the way, if you're staying in the pods, on the 7 pods, then you've got access to the shack, which is over here, which is obviously part and parcel of being in the pods. You have to travel down and go over here. Over there, showers, toilets, everything you need. So it's not too far away. And this stone path, so like I said, try and wear shoes where you can. Obviously the swimming pool over there, it's like almost like an infinity pool, but if you are on like a floating thing in there, don't worry, you won't fall off the edge because it has got a little lip on it. But yeah, there's actually a dome as well, so they do spinning classes. There's a table tennis table in there, and the platform is where they do most of the fitness sessions. So they do rebound in there, bouncing on the trampolines. It's tough if you've never done it before, but it's really good, really fun. They play the music really loud. They do the fitness sessions on there, the yoga sessions. Some of the yoga sessions are in that indoor room. I'll quickly show you the spinning dome. Very hot in there at the moment, but it is good. I've never done spinning. So like I said, whether you've done it or not, it's always a great experience. But you've got like a random orange tree over there. Views. I mean, if you really are thinking about coming here, I wouldn't hesitate in coming at all, because not only so far, I mean, I'm on day 5 now, a couple of days left, and you don't want to leave because you're feeling so good. But this is the little dome, which is unique as well. Loads and loads of spinning bikes. We did what they call dirty grease spin earlier on. That was phenomenal. Not earlier on today, but earlier on a few days in the week, sorry, with Jason up on the stage. But whoever's taking it, everyone here has the same mentality, which is you're here to transform your life, to enjoy it, and create an experience you'll never forget. But they've got nice fans in here, so you keep cool, sanitising equipment, everything you'd need, towels, plenty of bikes, and even a cheeky game of table tennis if you wanted to. But I think that is more or less it for my quick tour of Juicy Oasis here in Portugal, and I hope that gave you a good insight. I'm about to attend the rebounding class now, so with that said, I hope you did enjoy it. If you're new to this channel, then go ahead and subscribe, because you might see new videos like this, even maybe Juicy Escape or Juicy Mountain in the future. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, because then I know that you enjoyed it, you found it useful, and I can continue to do more videos like this in the future. But like I said, hope you found it useful, and I hope this might be the video that makes you say, I'm going to go and give it a try and stay in Juicy Oasis for 7 days. So with that said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.